Southwest Florida, you are looking live at a magnificent setting here in Naples, Florida, where the South Florida Business Retreat and HBCU Golf Classic is taking place. We're at the reception period right now for this particular retreat on kickoff on this Friday night, July 15th. It runs from July 15th through the 17th. Some of you never knew this was taking place down here in the Naples area at the Ritz-Carlton Hotel. So now you know, as you're listening to us on radio, and if you're watching us on Lee Pitts Live television show, we brought the big machine down here to give it its proper respects. One of the things that's happening tonight is they're going to be recognizing some honorees in the area. I think this is the first time they're doing that, and I'm so fortunate that my good friend right here, the Senator of Dunbar, will be one of the honorees tonight, and we'll get a chance to hear him and see him get his proper recognition down here in the Naples area. He practices law all over the state of Florida, and as he's out of the state, he'll do some there too. He's the best lawyer that I've ever met, and certainly many other people would call him the Senator of Dunbar because that's where he was born and raised in a historic African-American community, and he has never left that community as well in Fort Myers. So without further ado, the Hall of Famer is here tonight as an honoree, my good friend, the Senator of Dunbar, Joe North. Welcome to Lee Pitts Live, man.
Well, thank you for having me, and thank you for bringing Lee Pitts Live to this business retreat, because once Lee Pitts Live shows up, then we know that this is a big event.
Well, this is my public relations director, but
it's all true.
We hope that the television show does its proper, and that people do see when we do show up, because we're the only TV talk show in Southwest Florida on broadcast television and on FM radio that goes on location and try to highlight some of the important things that are taking place in our community. Joe, talk about, first of all, to have an event like this in Naples, in Southwest Florida. A lot of businesses have come here to show their goods and services. Got a variety of events that are going to take place throughout the weekend, and it's all for a good cause. The HBCUs. Just looking at that from afar, how do you think that really impacts the community?
Well, I think that it's positive all the way around, because Wesley Frater, out of the Miami area, he had a vision to have all of these African-American owned businesses come out and support one another. And he's had success doing that over on the East Coast, and now he's doing that on the West Coast where we are, and he's bringing in businesses not just from Southwest Florida but from all over, supporting one another. And it's a chance for all of us to grow and help one another. So that is huge, it's big.
Right, and I didn't say this early on, but I will be one of the honorees along with Pastor Gregory Ford, the First Assembly Cornerstone, and DeMarshawn Altamise Diggs will also be recognized, the famed beauty salon and beauty supply expert in the Fort Myers area. Seems like you got some pretty nice names there.
Yeah, and what you see with that is everyone within their own right is bringing something special to the table, to the circle of life, as we call it. And, that group that you just named, they've been doing it for a while, including yourself, and I'm honored to be a part of that group tonight.
Yeah, he's the heavy in the room. That's the Joe North. He's the big cheese. We're proud of Joe. Joe, man. A lot of people are going to be looking at this all around on the East Coast, the West Coast of Florida, throughout the state of Florida. I mentioned early on that you have briefcase and wheel travel.
That's right.
And I think you got a really strong presence in the Fort Lauderdale area in terms of your law firm there as well. Let people know they can reach out to you all over.
Yeah, that's right. So our home base, of course, is here in Dunbar. That's why they call me the Senator of Dunbar. But I also have a office over in Fort Lauderdale, actually in the Plantation area. And from that office, I can service the entire East Coast of Florida.
Okay. He specializes in accidents and negligent security cases. He's the go-to lawyer in this area. And you want to get paid your proper due, and you want to get proper representation. You want to call the first call you make is to the North Law Firm. That'll be 239-337-1191. I think I got that down pat.
You got it 100% correct. And It doesn't cost my clients a penny because unless they get paid, I don't get paid.
Won a lot of landmark cases over here. He gets the big cases, and you won't be. I thoroughly endorse him. We also
I appreciate that.
There's another lawyer who you can call as well in the firm. Looks like him. That would be Joseph North Jr., who has joined the firm.
Yes.
And
you've nicknamed him the junior senator of Dunbar.
the junior senator of Dunbar. You're going to love him as representing you as well. Let's talk about the junior senator of Dunbar. He's gotten in there now and got to work on some cases, huh?
Yeah, I mean, he hit the ground running. And actually, he's really been in training all his life because all his life he's seen what I do and he's learned little tidbits along the way. But now that he's licensed and practicing law here in Fort Myers, he is ready to go. And between the two of us, we have it all covered.
Right. You see the billboards up. You see the buses going through the community. You see him branded in the corner of Lee Pitts Live. And certainly, I like to also thank Joe North for always coming out to Lee Pitts Live after work. You and the First Lady, Benita North. People are always excited to see you. When I look over and I see people hugging you and all of that, man, you are a celebrity. And I want to know, how are you? You know, you started out just being a pinstripe suit, wingtip shoes, but you were more of you've taken on sort of a celebrity feel because people are so excited to see you. How are you able to balance that?
I'm actually still surprised that that's the reaction when I go out because I'm really just being me, being out among all of my friends and the people that I grew up with, and it's a lot of fun. You know, going out to Lee Pitts Live is never work. It's always a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But people, I see them grabbing on you, want to take pictures on the red carpet, want to take selfies with you. I'm looking over there, I'm like, man, that Joe's a celebrity here, man.
Well, no, because we look alike. They think that it's Lee Pitts Live they're taking a picture with.
We've known each other over 30 years. That's why we're just sitting here like brothers.
Yeah.
We talk all the time, so we're trying to act like, you know, just we're doing the whole Walter Cronkite thing, but this is my little brother right here. No, I didn't dunk on him yet.
No,
Joe, I heard
around.
Joe had some hops, right?
Back in the day, I wish we had video back then so I could prove to people that I could get up like that. But
Yeah.
I tell them that, they say, nah, but we didn't have YouTube and social media back then, so it's only in our minds. Mm-hmm. We don't have it recorded anywhere.
Joe, how have you enjoyed the brief time that you've been here so far this evening?
Oh, we've had a great time. You know, we're meeting new people, reconnecting with some that we already know. It's just a great event.
Mm-hmm. And our good friend William Hagan, member of Phi Beta Sigma fraternity, he's also his college buddy was Wesley Frater.
And I think they actually played ball together at Florida Memorial, right?
Yeah, I got a chance to interview Wesley early on. I'm going to get a chance to interview William Hagan, Mr. Phi Beta Sigma himself, Florida Memorial, HBCU. He's here today as well. So it's going to be a whole lot of dandy stuff happening on the TV show.
Absolutely, yeah.
Joe, what's some final words you'd like to say to people in terms of, what you say to children? I know you go out and speak sometime, and you had an interesting story yourself. You made some decisions to focus on your books when you were in college, went on to the Citadel, got your degree, then went on to law school at Florida State. Roll Tide, okay? So I'm going to give you 30 seconds to just say what you need, whatever you want to say, man. It can be about your firm, it could be about tonight's event. Just look into that camera and do your standard senatorial message.
Well, one of the things that I like to tell young people is to follow the 4 for 40 rule. That's 4 for 40. Well, what do you mean by that? That means whatever you do for the next 4 years, you'll likely be doing for the rest of your life. And that especially applies to kids entering high school. What you do for the 4 years in high school, good, bad, or indifferent, will probably determine what you're doing for the rest of your life. So pour everything that you have into the next 4 years.
My man, couldn't have said it better myself. So remember, Miami has the oranges, but Southwest Florida right here at the South Florida Business Retreat, HBCU Golf Classic, has the
juice. And that's including Lee Pitts Live has the juice.
We got the juice. We'll be right back with more interviews at the reception has taken place.